This new year is gonna rock. I'ma do my resolutions till I got 'em on lock. Tick tock on the clock. This new year is gonna rock. Yeah, 11 for 11. 11 for 11.
Hey guys, it's me, CQB, and welcome to another installment of 11 for 11, aka how I'm going to stick to and tell you about my New Year's resolutions. Now, this was a very long week to work on resolution number 8, do laundry more often, aka don't wait until I run out of underwear. Because I had spring break 2011 and it was the best week of my entire life. I went on a cruise to Florida, 2 separate islands of the Bahamas, at both of which it was 85 degrees. Really, the main reason I was excited about spring break was because I was leaving the cold weather of Boston, aka Froston. By the way, it is now officially spring and it's supposed to snow tomorrow. WTF, Boston. But not only did I get to leave Froston, I also got to go on an amazing trip with 2 of my amazing sorority sisters, and I got to meet a lot of awesome people from all these other schools. On the cruise ship, there was literally hundreds of other college students, and I got to meet a ton of them. So to all of my new cruise ship friends, if you are watching this, hi, I miss you, and can we please have round 2 of Bro Cruise 2011 ASAP? Seriously. Because I actually got depressed when I came back to Boston at the end of my cruise. I legitimately cried on Sunday night after I got off the bus from New York City after the end of the cruise. I was so sad that spring break was over. And I was just sitting in my apartment thinking, what do I have to look forward to? I mean, I guess I'm looking forward to graduation, but that's definitely not as fun as a cruise. I actually did bring my flip cam, my computer, and all of my editing software onto the cruise ship, intending to record some vlogs, but due to all the fun I was having, I didn't end up having time to make a vlog. Sorry. But check out one of the beautiful beaches I got to hang out on Great Stirrup Cay Island, Norwegian Cruise Line's private island. Take a look at this. Jealous, right? And not only was I too busy having fun the entire trip to make a video vlog, I also didn't want to ruin my camera with all the sand and the water around. A very special thank you to Mom and Dad Brettler for sponsoring the trip. I could not be more grateful, and it really was one of the best weeks of my life. So yeah, now school and New Year's resolutions are a bit of a struggle. On that note, back to resolution number 8, do laundry more often. Now, like I said, I've had 2 entire weeks to work on this resolution, but that doesn't really mean that I've been succeeding at it. Like I mentioned in my last video vlog, I did a ton of laundry right before I went on my cruise for spring break, and I haven't done any laundry since. I brought an entire, huge, completely packed suitcase full of clean clothes onto the cruise, and now I have an entire, huge suitcase full of dirty clothes sitting in my apartment. And I really need to do laundry, but I've just been lazy and busy and haven't had time. I also haven't done laundry because all of the clothes in my suitcase are still reminding me of the cruise that was. I can still smell the salt water from the ocean and the chlorine from the hot tubs on all of my clothes. So doing laundry would literally be washing away the memories of spring break. And I clearly don't want to do that. Now on to a resolution that I'm not failing so badly at. Resolution number 7. Don't shop so much, aka don't spend as much money. Now, during spring break, this resolution was a little bit tricky because on spring break, it's just a little bit difficult to avoid spending money. However, now that I've been back at school this past week, in senioritis mode, I've been just overall trying to save money anywhere I can. Resolution number 6, I will actually save for later because that is the resolution I am doing the best at, so gotta save the best for last, right? Resolution number 5, organize my work, is, it's going okay. I actually have organized them a little bit more, so piece by piece, eventually they will be all organized. And I really need to work on organizing them this week because I'm submitting for some Evie Awards. You can watch my Evie's vlogs here if you want. Resolution number 4, drink more water, is, as always, going swimmingly. No pun intended. Kind of. I've been drinking so much water. Look, my water bottle, almost empty. Now it's completely empty. Almost. because I've been carrying around this thing all day, every day, so I've really been getting my hydration on. Resolution number 3, exercise more, is, kind of failing. I actually did bring workout clothes and running shoes onto the cruise ship because I knew there was a gym on the boat and I was hoping to get to the gym at least once on the cruise, and that definitely didn't happen. I actually did the opposite and was eating at buffets all day, every day, and then sitting in the hot tub for the rest of the time. I was pretty lazy, but that's what spring break cruises are for, right? Now, of course, this week, since I'm back at school, I've had my jazz dance class and my tap dance class, and now I'm in the Emerson Dance Company's tap number, and it is awesome. Guess what we're dancing to? Single Ladies! It basically is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I think we're actually going to be wearing black leotards, just like Beyonce in the Single Ladies video, so you should really come to the show. It's gonna be sexy. But hopefully I'll get back to my 8-minute abs and hip-hop abs and whatever other workouts I feel like doing this week, because I need to get my post-spring break workout in gear just like I did with my pre-spring break workout. Resolution number 2, learn how to cook, or at least become less afraid of cooking, is also a bit of a failure this week because, once again, as always, I don't really have any groceries. So I need to order some groceries. Maybe I'll do that after I finish editing this vlog. This week I've been cooking Easy Mac and some spaghetti and eating a lot of Boloco. I've actually been to Boloco 4 days in a row now, and the guys at Boloco definitely know me by name and by my Twitter handle, which is awesome. And of course, resolution number 1, clean out my Gmail inbox and keep it clean, is a total failure right now. When I was on the cruise ship, I did not have any internet service, so when I came back, I had about 700 unread emails in my inbox. Luckily, now I have narrowed it down a little bit. As you can see, now I have 491 emails in my inbox, so I got it down to less than 500, so I think that's definitely improvement from about a week ago. However, when I'm sitting at work this week, bored, I'm definitely going to have to take a lot of time and go through a million emails. So if you're waiting for a response from me on email, you're probably going to get one tomorrow or in the next few days once I finally sort through almost 500 emails. I'm tired just thinking about it. Now, to backtrack to my favorite and most successful resolution, resolution number 6. Be more spontaneous and less stressed and worried about the future. I am kicking butt at this resolution because, like I said, Spring Break 2011 was a lot of fun, probably too much fun, and whereas the Super Bowl probably multiplied my senioritis by 3, Spring Break 2011 multiplied my senioritis probably 10 more times. So now we're at about 30 times the original level of senioritis I was at in January. Wow, that's a lot of senioritis. Basically, instead of spending time doing a lot of homework, I'm just trying to spend a lot of time with all of my friends who, in about 8 weeks, I may or may not ever see again. Also, this past week, I calculated how many more days of class I have, and starting tomorrow, I have 26 more days of class ever in my entire life. And now, on that high note, that successful note, because it's the only resolution I'm actually succeeding at, here's the new resolution for this week. Resolution number 9. Have more spontaneous dance parties in my apartment, alone or with friends. I know this sounds random, but it really does make for a happier, less stressful, more fun life. Now this resolution, I'm actually already kind of good at it because recently I discovered the radio in Boston, which I know sounds kind of obvious, but I had never really turned on the radio since I had moved to Boston. I just have dance parties to it all the time. Just turn up the radio really loudly, and sorry neighbors, you probably hear my music, but you can dance along with me if you want. If anyone wants to come join me for a dance party, just write it in the comments below, and I will invite you next time. So those are all the resolution updates and the new resolution that I have for you this week. And that is resolution number 9, which means there are only 2 more resolutions for me to add until I am doing all 11 New Year's resolutions. How crazy is that? But don't fret just yet, YouTubers, because there are 2 more 11 for 11 video vlogs coming at you, so don't you worry your pretty little keypads off, because I will see you next week. See you guys next time.